Assalamualaikum everyone, my name is Nurhanani Aludranisha binti Musin. In this video, my group will be presenting about smart home and smart grids, focusing on energy efficient lighting. So basically, this topic shows how technology like energy efficient lighting can help us to use the electricity in a smarter way. So, to start the presentation, I will briefly explain what a smart home and what the smart grids are. And now we are on the first slide of my slide. And you guys look at the left one first, which is what is a smart home. A smart home is a home with smart electrical appliances. These appliances use electricity, sensors, and signals so that they can do the work automatically. So because of that, the energy used can be controlled without us doing anything manually. Also, this makes daily life more comfortable and also help save energy. And now, we look at the right side, which is what is a smart grid. A smart grid is a modern electricity system. It uses sensors and communication to monitor and manage electricity. When there is a demand and changes, the system can control the power flow automatically. So, electricity can be supplied more efficiently and consistently. Now we are on the second slide of my part, and the title is Smarter Light for Smarter Homes. What does it mean? It means smart lighting can help our home to save energy by using LED technology and automation. With sensors or timers, the lights can adjust automatically depending on the situation. To compare with the traditional light bulbs, LED lights use less electricity and last longer. So, as a result, energy bills are reduced and comfort at home is improved. For example, bedroom lights can switch off automatically at night. And now, we move on to my third slide, how energy efficient lighting connects to the smart grids. So, how can lighting actually respond to the electricity system? So, in smart grid system, lighting can respond to the electricity demand, especially during peak hours. By doing this, energy use is balanced and waste is reduced. At the same time, the electricity supply stays stable. For example, home lights may adjust the brightness itself based on the grid's condition. Now, we are on my fourth slide. What makes energy efficient lighting smart? To answer that question, actually, LED lighting works very well with smart grids and use less power. And when the light is combined with electric lighting, there is more energy can be saved. So things like sensors, dimmers, and schedule can help us to make sure energy is not wasted. And also, advanced system can adjust lighting based on energy demand. For example, a study that light become brighter when the room gets darker. Now we are on my last part of my slide. The big impact of energy efficient lighting. And the question is, what impact do this system have on our daily energy use? So to answer that, this system helps reduce electricity use in homes and buildings. Also, at the same time, they support cleaner energy and help lower carbon emissions. Also, they reduce pressure on the electricity grid during high demand. But the lighting quality and users' comfort are still maintained. For example, LED lights stay bright while using very little power. In conclusion, energy efficient lighting help reduce electricity use while maintaining the comfort and efficiency. With that, I will now pass the presentation to my next group members to continue.
Hi and greetings everyone, my name is Rif'a Batisha Abizul, and now I'm going to go deeper about electricity and magnetism and how is it related to the energy efficient lighting. So let's get started. The first thing is, what is electricity? Electricity is the flow of electric charge, mainly electron, through a wire. This flow of charge is called electric currents. Even though we cannot see the movement of electron, but we can observe the effects, such as the light, the heat, or the motions. Learning about this is important because this is the basic behind all electrical system and also linked with the magnetism, which I will explain to the next part. Now, how about magnetism? Magnetism is condition that happens because of moving of electric charge, especially electrons. This magnetic field cannot be seen, but the effect can be observed, such as attraction, repulsion, or force on a wire. Magnetism is closely related to the electricity because whenever currents flow, a magnetic field produced around them. That is why magnetism is important in understanding how electric system actually working. So here we have three pictures that represent each condition. So the first picture is magnetic field produced by electric currents. The second picture is from a current loop, and the last picture is from a long straight wire. So to get a better and clearer understanding, here example that I purchased for my research. So in this video, you can see a setup of a current loop and also is connected with a galvanometer. The galvanometer is used to measure a very small of current electric. As you'll notice, the needle will only move when the person put the magnet or in or out inside the coil. But whenever the person put the magnet inside the coil without moving it, the needle show no measure. This is because the magnetic field cannot create any current, but moving the magnetic field can create current. So I did my research in how magnetism influences energy efficiency based on the MIT article. Article stated that when electric current increases, the magnetic field around the wire becomes stronger. Stronger magnetic fields will create more heat and more resistance, and this leads to the more lower efficiency. So MIT come out with a product that called magnetic transistor. So the magnetic transistor control magnetic effect that make electron flow smoother. When the electric flow goes smoother, they will create less resistance and also less heat that lead to more higher efficiency. So how the device work? Firstly, the transistor is made from a magnetic semiconductor, and this product has the ability to change the magnetic alignment, so the device can control how easily electrons move through it. This means magnetism is used to switch the current instead of high electrical voltage, and this will produce the power consumption significantly.
For the next part, I will explain some real-world examples of how electricity and magnetism are applied in home appliances and energy-efficient systems like smart grids. The first example is LED lighting in homes. LEDs are widely used as the main lighting source in houses. They convert electrical energy into light using semiconductors. You can find LED lights installed in bedrooms, living rooms, and kitchens. The main advantages are that they use less electricity and last much longer compared to traditional bulbs, making them more energy efficient. The second example is smart bulbs in smart homes. Smart bulbs can be controlled using smartphones or voice assistants. They are connected to the home electrical system via Wi-Fi. This allows them to be switched on or off remotely, which helps reduce electricity wastage and gives homeowners more control over their energy use. The third example is motion sensor lights at home. These lights automatically turn on when movement is detected. They use sensors connected to electric circuits and are commonly installed in bathrooms, corridors, and staircases. Motion sensor lights save energy by operating only when needed, ensuring that electricity is not wasted when nobody is in the area. The fourth example is smart lighting connected to smart grids. In this system, the lighting communicates with the smart grid, allowing electricity usage to be monitored in real time. The power supply can adjust automatically based on demand, which improves overall energy management and reduces unnecessary consumption. The fifth example is automated lighting in smart buildings. This is commonly used in smart apartments and smart offices. The system is controlled by a central smart grid using sensors, timers, and LED technology. Automated lighting helps reduce large-scale electricity consumption and makes building more energy efficient. The sixth and final example is solar lighting integrated with smart grids. These systems use solar panels to generate electricity. Any excess energy can be sent back to the smart grid. Solar lighting is often used for outdoor home lighting and helps reduce dependence on the main power supply, making it sustainable and cost-effective.
Hi everyone, my name is Aileen Sofia. Now, I will explain the potential benefits of using energy-efficient lighting, especially LED lamps. Energy-efficient lamps like LEDs use much less electricity to produce the same amount of light compared to the incandescent bulbs. According to the US Department of Energy in 2023, LEDs are one of the most efficient options available today. Another benefit is that LEDs produce very little heat. Most of the electrical energy is converted into light instead of heat, as mentioned by Azevedo et al. In 2020. This also makes LED bulbs safer and reduces heat buildup in rooms. LEDs also can last tens of thousands of hours, meaning they don't need to be replaced as often. This is supported by Energy Star in 2020. So, one bulb can last for many years. Because LEDs use less electricity and last much longer, they'll help reduce long-term costs. The US Department of Energy in 2023 also reports that households and businesses save money through reduced utility bills and bulb replacement. Next, I will talk about the challenges or limitations of energy-efficient lighting. LED bulbs cost more upfront than incandescent bulbs. This higher initial price may discourage some people, especially in low-income households or small businesses. Some LED drivers can produce electromagnetic noise, which may interfere with radios, Wi-Fi, or sensitive scientific equipment if not properly shielded. This was noted by Bauer and Sullivan in 2021. Certain types of energy-efficient bulbs, like CFLs, contain small amounts of liquid, making disposal more difficult. Even LEDs must be recycled correctly because they include electronic components and metals. So, proper cycling is important to avoid environmental harm.
Now, I will be presenting about future developments and innovations in LED lights application, especially in household appliances. First, LED will become more efficient with the development of micro LED and also GaN LEDs. These LEDs will be smaller, brighter, and use much less energy. These appliances, like refrigerators, ovens, and also washing machines, can have better lighting with less energy. Second, we are moving towards human-centric or tunable lighting. In the future, appliances lighting will be able to adjust its brightness and color depending on the user's activity or the time of day. This improves comfort for users and also reduces energy consumption. Another important development is smarter sensors and also automatic lighting controls. These sensors will turn light on or off and dim them when they are not needed. This prevents energy waste and makes sure energy is used only when needed. Finally, lighting designs will improve with thin panels and flexible LED lighting. These designs provide a smooth and even lighting inside appliances, offer better coverage, last longer, and use less energy overall. Next, let us see some future innovations of LED lighting. One major innovation is the use of ultra-high efficiency materials such as perovskite LEDs. These LEDs can produce very bright, very high-quality light without using much power. In the future, they could replace LED application in appliances and also reduce energy consumption. Another innovation is solar-powered LEDs. These lights store energy during the day and provide lighting during the night without adding to electrical bill. With improvement in solar technology battery storage, solar-powered LEDs will be reliable for outdoor and indoor users. We may also see bioluminescent LED, which is inspired by natural-looking lights like fireflies. This technology aims to create an eco-friendly lighting that reduces wasted heat while providing strong lighting output. Lastly, future lighting system may be able to communicate using light known as Wi-Fi. This allows LED to transmit light while providing data, helping appliances and smart home systems to communicate easily with each other. That's all from me, thank you.
In conclusion, modern home appliances like LED lights, smart bulbs, and motion sensor lights help reduce energy use in our daily lives. At the same time, smart grids provide a real-time monitoring and automated control, optimizing electricity supply and reducing waste. Integration of renewable energy such as solar power lighting makes these systems eco-friendly and sustainable.
Smart homes and buildings benefits from automated system, making life more convenient while also saving costs. Overall, these technologies bring multiple benefits: lower electricity bills, longer lasting devices, and a greener environment. Looking ahead, these innovations support smarter, more sustainable cities and homes, ensuring that electricity and magnetism applications continue to improve energy efficiency and quality of life for everyone.